All right. Good morning. This is my first time going live from my phone. We are out of power, so I'm outside because, I missed all of my VIP kid classes this morning because I didn't have power. And thankfully, everything looks like it's okay. I had a branch down. I already cleaned it up, like a big branch. The garden looks okay, so I thought I would just take a walk around, check on stuff, and see what's going on. So, yeah, it's just me without power. Everybody else is still sleeping. I wanted to show, I'm just over here looking at these. These are blooming right now. These are so pretty. Why can't I think of the name of these right now? um, oh my goodness. Anyway, it's early and there's no power, so that means there's no coffee. Anyway, they grow like crazy, and then once a year in the spring, they bloom like crazy. I think it starts with a P. Privet. That's what it is, privet. So they grow in these amazing bushes. And here's some of the smaller bushes over here. But when they bloom, it's so cool. So let's go take a closer look. And then I was gonna walk out to the orchard and look at the trees. I can't see y'all's chat. Let me see if I can figure out how to see what you're saying. But I can't see the chat because I don't know what I'm doing. So, okay, so when you shake them, they fall. Isn't that beautiful? So what we're gonna try to do, we got some cloning gel, and after they're finished blooming, we're gonna try to clone these and put them by the road because that's a highway. And we don't have really good coverage from the highway. So that is the magnolia tree. No damage. Really thankful. Our friends over at Gemini Homestead had hail damage last week that was just brutal. So I'm really thankful. I cannot see the chat. Darn it. If you're here, say hi so I can see if it floats by the chat. So here's the little entrance we made to our magnolia tree. This is the coolest tree ever. I hope there's no snakes. I'm deathly afraid of snakes. Hello, Savannah. I see your chat before it disappears. There, it disappeared. Good morning. So we're out of power. I missed all my classes. Look at this tree though. This is like the best climbing tree ever. Here comes my dog. Yeah, so it happens, right? You know, I'm gonna get a soft cancellation for missing my classes, but it's fine. I kind of needed the break anyway, but I realized that I missed the social aspect of talking to another human. Yes, my kids love this tree. So here's the stuff that we cut out to make the gap. And this is just a huge tree. And all of these are about to blossom. Magnolia blossoms are amazing. Hello, Mindy. I'm glad you still have power. That's awesome. I'm storming right now. Our storm is over. I hope you don't lose power. I'm gonna talk about it in my teacher live after classes, so thank you for coming by, sharing your break time with me. So this is mulberry. Oh my gosh, teacher without coffee, not so good. And it's got some little mulberries on it. And oh, just raining. Good. That's good. We've had so many storms lately. It's just crazy. So this is my mulberry that's like 3 years old. I pruned it too hard one year, but it's got mulberries on it. I'm gonna go check on the peaches and plums over here. I mean, it's crazy how much rain we can get and it just soaks into the ground. Got some really porous ground here. All right, let's see if we can see. Here's some plums. So we usually have issues with our plums. They get some mold on them. Here they are. Newer plum trees. How's the pool with all the storms? Savannah, the pool's fine, actually. And if it gets full, it's fine because when I vacuum the pool, I vacuum it straight out, like I vacuum it on waste. So if we have extra water, that's fine. So this is where the branch fell down out here. Those are the peach trees over here. Oh, I see you, Bethany. The storm was really bad out there. Saoirse was scared. Dixie was in our bed by the morning time, so I had to get up anyway to cancel my classes. She said, "Can I get in bed with you?" I said, "Of course." Here's a peach. If y'all don't mind, throw me a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Nice fuzzy peaches. These don't always do so well either. I think these are just really old trees. But we do have lots of peaches, a lot of them that we can't even reach. And if you look, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. This is a really old tree. I mean, really old. And we've tried to prune it to get some new growth. So I'm gonna take you guys out to the berry patch. But first, dog was shaking like crazy. Oh yes, my dogs hate the storms too. These are wild grapes. Huge, huge. Mindy, we've been here for 7 years. We left once and rented it out because we thought we wanted to move to Portland. And then we were like, oh my gosh, what were we thinking? So now we are inside my muscadine. Oh, please don't be snakes in here. This vine creates this really cool shade that's looking up. Honeysuckle. So there's honeysuckle vine growing in here. This is just the coolest. Look at this, you guys. So the reason that scuppernongs and these wild grapes are so good for you is because they can survive drought. And so when they survive drought, they create this enzyme or this thing that is healthy for us and, you know, fights free radicals, prevents cancer, all that stuff. So, all right, we're gonna walk out here. Let's see. We lost that branch in the last storm. This is the branch that went down today. We're gonna walk out to the wild blackberries. We didn't pick yesterday, so there's probably gonna be a lot. You can see where I mow around this. This is where I grow it to hay to use it to mulch in my garden. So it grows fast. I'll probably get like 4 harvests out of it before winter. So this is the berry patch by the road. Thanks for the thumbs up for people watching. Good morning, good morning. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is a tree I just planted from Arbor Day, and it's a maple. And this is what it's gonna look like when it's grown. That's a full-grown maple. So beautiful when it turns colors. So this might be a little close, but I put it right here. And then this is the cherry tree we planted about a month ago, and that'll take a few years to produce. Thanks, Savannah. It's so pretty in the fall. So here's the cherry tree, doing good. I just love being out here in the morning because the birds. I love having a big property because I can get away from my kids and stuff. But they usually follow me. So this is all, you make good use of all your land. Thanks, Mindy. Try to. I really want to have a Christmas tree farm and a pumpkin patch and a strawberry farm, but I don't want to get too ambitious because I don't want it to be work, you know. But these are all wild, and usually when I come out, I wear a glove because they're really pokey. There's a slug on that one. So they call these dewberries. Basically, these are just wild blackberries, and they're called dewberries, I think, because they vine really close to the ground. They don't climb like your normal blackberries, but super delicious. Not as sweet as a regular blackberry, but I like tart things anyway. So, breakfast. So, when we come out here, we wear pants and boots, and we've kind of made little stepping spots through here. Oh, Evelyn's texting me. So, yeah. And I try to mow a path through here. So, here's the highway. Meh. Can't have it all, right? Okay, let's go back. Breakfast of Champions. Hello, Cindy. Are you done teaching, Cindy? I lost power, lost all my classes today. Gonna apply for a soft cancellation. We are still without power. But you know what? I kind of like it. My family doesn't like it, but I had a nice break. So let's walk this way. I know when people eat stuff in their videos, I'm always like, oh my gosh, now I need to have that. So this one's for you. All right, gonna walk around this side. 5 classes, 2 short notice, 1 showed up, 1 did not. Nice, Cindy. There's that maple tree. You know, when we first got this property, I would just walk around and be like, that's my tree. That's my tree. I have my own tree. I mean, it belongs to Mother Earth, you know, and to the Creator, but it's my tree. I was really excited. Okay. And it still excites me like every day. I don't know what these are called. They kind of grow like the crimson grows, but they're purple. Anybody? Giant ant piles. I found a new way to kill the ants from a friend. You just take ants from one pile, put it on another ant pile, and they battle to the death. It's totally works. It works. So I don't, you guys know I don't like to use chemicals, but fire ants are a problem. So you just let them fight each other, and it works. Either they move away or they take off. So this is where I used to have my garden. We're gonna come through this way. This would be our property edge down there. They just clear cut a bunch of trees from here across the way. 1 acre, love it more today than ever. Have a lot of work to do, yes. It feels like there's always something to do, but to me that's great because I don't like to get bored. So these trees, hey Saoirse, I'll tell Dixie you said hi when she wakes up. This used to shade us, you know, the trees were, you know, up to here across the road all the way down. So they cleared it, they're gonna put a pasture in there. No neighbors, just cows. I like cows. I say hi, I'll tell her you said hi for sure. Maybe you guys could video chat sometime. Oh, here's another berry. Don't mind if I do. So I used to have my garden out here because it looked really fertile, and I think they had a garden out here before. But it was just too far from the house. It was hard to get water to it. But this is where it was. Still pretty fertile out here. And now we're back on the other side of that's the wild grape. That's the orchard, and then these are my new mulberry trees that I grew from cuttings. And then I'm gonna check on the walnut tree. I don't even know what time it is. Walnut tree's looking good. So it'll be 10 years before we get walnuts, but you know what? I'm a forward-thinking person, so here is the old pear tree. It doesn't put out pears. This thing is so ancient, but I think it's beautiful. I've tried to prune it, and it does just shoot up new suckers, but the pears that it makes don't ever really go to full fruit. They don't ever get ripe. I think it's just really old. Look how beautiful that is. This is also where I got poison ivy. Oh, redbird. Because that's poison ivy right there. So, poison ivy lesson, there it is. And I got it pretty bad when I got it. But this is just a beautiful gnarled old tree. Love it, love it, love it. This is where we used to keep our chickens. You can see that predators broke through this old wood. This shed's really old. This is a pecan tree. And we share our pecans with the squirrels. Organic taxes, right? I'm not gonna kill the squirrels, and they're pretty fast, so it's fine. So some of the mulberries are doing well, some are not. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh good, you'd love to chat, do a Zoom chat. Okay, when I get my power back, we'll do a Zoom chat with the girls and they can play together. Dixie misses having someone to talk to, a whole bunch. She's driving me crazy. She wants to play, and I'm like the worst player. I'm like, so do you want to play gardening, or what do you want to play? Oh, dolls? I don't know how to play dolls. Just kidding. I try. All right, so I'm gonna go check on this garden, and then probably end this in about 10 minutes and try to do a teacher chat about what to do if your power's out, what I could have done, what I didn't do. Garden looks pretty good. I mean, the rain was just beating down, so I expected to have a few plants knocked over. Yesterday I planted peppers, yellow jalapenos, bell peppers, and green jalapenos in between here. The spinach took a little beating here. I'm trying to grow this to get the seeds, but it looks like I might lose that one. Everything else looks pretty good. Let's see if there's some more snacks here. Breakfast of champions. These are looking okay. The more you pick, the more you get, is my experience with most plants, right? It's kind of like when you cut your hair, it seems to grow better. It stimulates the plant to make more. I'm sorry, y'all. These are delicious. I can't believe they're actually putting out because it's been hot, and I thought that they would not like the hot, but they're perfect. So, looks like that's breakfast today. Berries and peas. There's a bunch, look at this. Look at my microgreens. These are all, oops. These are all microgreens, and basically it's kale, but you're supposed to eat it when it's small. This tomato's looking awesome. Started this from seed. And it's been surviving all the rain. Mermaids. Ooh, we could play mermaids in the pool. That sounds like fun. I'm totes a mermaid, so I need to do better. Look at how big this kale got. It's starting to flower. So I'll have microgreen seeds, which I think it's just a red Russian kale. See, it doesn't have to be a microgreen. It can be a major green. Kale is so easy to grow, Cindy, especially in your cool climates. In the summer here it will bolt, but I grow it all winter here. I know it's milder here than it is where you are, but kale is awesome. It is expensive at the store, and it's so easy to just stick it in your smoothies. I like it best in a smoothie. Green beans are looking good. Black beans. Taking off. Yesterday I planted more black beans. I planted some purple whole peas. Planted some more watermelon here. Hey Nina! Yes, I'm out here enjoying the birds because we're out of power and I missed all my classes, so I'm trying to just regroup. Here is a little watermelon started. This one's supposed to be a watermelon, but it doesn't look like a watermelon. Some corn here. Some corn not doing so good. I tried to put squash in between my corn. So that's about it on the garden. I guess I'm going to end this, and I'm going to do a teacher talk here in a minute since this is working. And then later on, I'm going on Casey's channel, and we're going to talk about new teacher frequently asked questions. So one more breakfast pea, and I'll say goodbye. Thank y'all for stopping by to check on the property with me. Have yourself a good day. See you next time.